look at this place, couldn't be more different from my last campsite, which is about 3.5 hours away. I've driven south further into Victoria and I've come to the shores of Lake Hume, and it is absolutely stunning. I'm staying in a free camp called Ludlow's Reserve. It's only 24 hours and it's just an absolute beautiful landscape, and given that a storm's rolling in, it looks even more dramatic. Look at this for a swimming spot. Isn't it beautiful? I'm just going to dunk in. The thing is, the floor of the dam is all like this, so there's no big rocks, or I haven't come across any. Only problem is it's quite a long walk from the water all the way back up to camp, but you're not allowed to camp down here. Oh, it's actually nice. Wow, clouds are building, but they don't look as ominous as they were the other day, not as black. It's very, very nice. And no one's here. I don't know why everybody's sitting in their hot caravans and not coming down. The wind is howling, but it's very beautiful. It's like out of a painting. And see the base here that we're walking on? It is just like that when you swim in the dam. It's like a moon rock or something. Alright, I gotta hold on to my hat. I just want to see what's over this rise. This part is particularly windy. Has to be called Windy Point, surely. But wowee, you got the mountains over there, comes down to the red dirt, to the blue water, to the dead trees, and then the green hills beyond. Stunning, stunning. Well, good morning. This little place is so popular and so busy. It's 6:30 in the morning and some cars have already left. Like that area over there was all covered with people sleeping. But look at this. Now, if you're coming for a really quiet bush camp, that's not the case. The road is just over there and it's actually quite busy. During the night it got quiet, but right now it's very busy. But I can understand why it's so popular. It's just beautiful. It was a little bit funny. There were so many people over on this side, and the wind really picked up, as you would have seen, and then they all moved back over to where I was, but most of them have left now. Anyway, it's a very beautiful little place. I thought I might just go for an early morning wander. Really pretty morning. It's a funny landscape because there's water, but it's still sort of barren feeling, if that makes sense. And apart from a few seagulls and the galahs, which live right on top of where you want to camp and are noisy as, I haven't seen anything else. Apart from a lone kayaker and the sun, which is up but not very strong this morning. It's just me and a few birds. I'm going to walk along the length of this shoreline and see if I see anything. Should have worn my river shoes down, I think. You've got to keep an eye on where you walk when you got thongs on. And such is life. It's just beautiful though. The sun is now all the way up. It climbs so quickly these days. Well, it probably always has. I just seem to notice it as I get older. It's pretty nice. Along the base of that mountain is where the main road runs. For some reason this area is different colour right to the red, and it's more sandy and spongy. This bit's more like a beach, I guess you could say. I thought they were shells, but they're actually all rocks. Just in the light, they look like shells. Ooh, a little holy. It looks as though I am at the end of the public access area, which really can't complain. I have walked a very long way, and then you come to a fence which is submerged, which it doesn't really need a sign on it, like it's common sense that they don't want you to go through. But what a beautiful place those people live in. Look at that. Beautiful house overlooking all this. On the way back, I decided to take the high road, as high as it gets anyway. Same old rockiness. So I would think if the dam or the weir is full, that this would be the level, because look at the wall up there. Looks like it's built to retain water. So all of this would normally be full. Very low. Then the camping would be even more beautiful because you wouldn't have that walk in the heat of the day down to the water. I must say the water is very clean and feels very refreshing. Well, I am packing up. Well, I'm nearly packed up. It's a lot earlier than I expected. I only have to go about an hour down the road, but there's been a lot of storms in this area and the cleanup crews are arriving and they want to mow the lawn, take rid of all the branches and stuff that are down and tidy the place up. And because it's a 24-hour campsite, they're asking you when you're leaving. So I was going to stay here till around lunchtime and then head off so that I can't get into my next booking till 2 o'clock. But I'm not going to sit in the middle of the workmen trying to do their stuff. There are branches like this down in this area everywhere. Apparently it was like a mini cyclone that just come through the place. And the reserve further up, which you cannot camp at, but it's part of the rail trail, is actually fully closed because it has so much damage. So I will take my time as I go along the road today.
Superman was flying in New York at a superhero convention. And while he's flying around, he spotted one woman just laying naked on the ground. He thought, ooh, I could use my super speed and ooh la la with her and she wouldn't know. So whatever happened, and later on, he was walking through the convention centre and one woman winked at him. He thought, how could she know? He asked her. He said, I didn't know, but the Invisible Man had a surprise.
Anyway, we'll see where it takes us and I will see you on the other side.